Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First headlines. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan asserts Trong Laobi incident will be handed over to National Investigation Agency NIA and massive operation is underway to nab culprits. 2 children killed in bomb attack by Kuki militants at Trong Laobi in Bishnupur district. Mother under critical condition. Tension escalates sharply at Trong Laobi after irate local residents stormed CRPF camp, leading to firing by security forces, leaving 2 civilians dead and more than 20 injured. Curfew imposed in 5 districts of Manipur until further orders. Internet services suspended for 3 days. And anger spills on to streets across valley districts over death of 2 children, critically injuring mother at Trong Laobi in Bishnupur district. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan has informed that the Trong Laobi case will be handed over to National Investigation Agency NIA and massive operation is underway to nab the culprits. Chief Minister Khemchan was speaking to media persons at Secretariat campus, which was also attended by Home Minister Govindas Konthojam and other MLAs. Speaking further, Chief Minister Khemchan maintained that the incident at Trong Laobi was carried out with the aim to disrupt peaceful environment and which organization the culprits belong to could not be identified so far. Chief Minister Khemchan also informed that Assam Rifles, CRPF and state forces have been apprised to carry out operation to nab culprits. On the other hand, Chief Minister also assured ex gratia to family of 7-year-old girl victim from Akampad relief camp.
Ngarang Noalam Daida, Toki Doctor, Adumatic, Pamotion and Whitey, Indiegi, Seminariba, Honorable Yangwa, Punna, Wadi Amata Loxi, Haidana, Yanan Vada, KSC, NI, Edas Sinaba, Haidana Quay, Wadi Blogere, Lunana, the Toiba Todoxi, Kitang peaceful atmosphere Malak Santi Tuaiba Pamba, Kangu Soidana Wigani Habagi, Tazabale, Adubu, Signariba Potu, Uzik, Organization. Natraga individual singdu masak maming khangribanina madu simang and civil organization sinani haibadokti ngasimak haiba ai kitang ganganin khanjai security meeting ma tawjagre sarkar gi taraf tagi thamjagi basi ai sugumba incident se amona thoktana ba yaragadi thiro ngasimak phabi ro haibani helicopter ga tawni yakona operation chathari haidana thamami aduna masi khwaidagi laibak thiba noitaba thawdo amane nai bayam thamjagi.
Speaking in the press meet, Home Minister Govindas Konthojam asserted that combined combing operation is underway to catch the culprits and also sought cooperation and calm from people in this tough and challenging time. While appealing for calm, Minister Govindas also informed about the unfortunate incident that unfolded during protest, which resulted to death of 2 individuals and bullet injuries to 5 persons. Govindas Konthojam also informed that 26 persons also sustained injuries owing to stampede and other reason. He also assured strong actions against non-Sioux groups and against those Sioux groups that violates norms of the pact. Speaking further, Minister Govindas Konthojam informed that massive operation using choppers is currently underway to nab the culprits in Trong Laobi incident.
Popular government ama lakpada protest tauba popular government ama lakpada lakhaningdaba aduga santi hanjilakpa si amuk thugainingba haijaba tare adugumba mioi khara natraga group ama na dumaina bom kapsinuna Trong Laobida yam nauriba angang ani aduga mama ama sokpa angang ani didi akoi leihidre laibak thibadagi culprit sing se thidoknaba massive combing operation ama taunaba kanna khoi honajabani adubu laibak thibada ga hajaba tare operation gi sanction bada miyam si aman bana makhoi sanction bada khajitang thengba operation tawraga ngasai gi culprit oiba minungsi yaudra ba adugumba miyoi se du phana na ba khoi honajari khoi shauna raba igi praja sing pen raba praja sing da khoi gi thamoi phathabiu khoi sarkar gi side gi security measures sing laura harga ngasai security meeting da makhoi si hingna natraga sina makhoi si phangna ba hona da ba yade aidana hoji combing operation yam kanna chathari.
Two minors, including a 5-month-old baby girl and a 5-year-old boy, died, while their mother sustained grievous injuries when suspected Kuki armed groups launched a bomb attack on a residential house in Tronglaubi, Awanglekai, Ward Number 4, under Moirang Police Station in Bishnupur District in the early hours today. The injured mother, identified as Oinam Ongbi Pinita Devi, 35, wife of Oinam Mangal, was in critical condition at Raj Medicity North AOC, Imphal, at the time of filing this report. Mangal is a BSF Jawan currently posted in Kishanganj, Bihar. According to information gathered by SKTV, the children succumbed to injuries after shrapnel from a bomb, which entered through their bedroom window, exploded inside. While the family was rushed to Raj Medicity, both minors passed away. Their bodies have been deposited at the RIMS mortuary. Locals later recovered an RPG, a battery and wires suspected to have been used in the attack near a house in the locality. The incident has sparked widespread protests across valley districts and the state capital. Irate locals attempted to storm the Moirang police station, while others set ablaze 3 trucks ferrying goods to Churajanpur near Moirang Lamkai. Protesters also blocked national highways with burning tires and wood. Minister Govindas Konthojam strongly condemned the attack on social media, stating that police have launched an investigation to identify and punish those involved. Tension escalated sharply at Tronglaubi after irate local residents stormed CRPF camp, leading to firing by security forces that left 2 civilians dead and more than 20 others injured. The violence erupted when angry protesters, reacting to bomb attack in the area that killed 2 children and critically injured their mother, marched towards the CRPF D8 camp at Tronglaubi and staged a strong demonstration. According to reports, the situation turned violent when protesters entered the camp premises and set several vehicles and other property on fire. In response, CRPF personnel opened fire with live rounds and also used tear gas shells, resulting in the deaths of 2 persons and injuries to over 20 others. Many of the injured were rushed to nearby hospitals. The 2 civilians killed in the CRPF firing have been identified as Laisham Jitain, 60, who was staying at Moirang College Relief Camp, and Huidrum Henry, 40, a resident of Tera Lukram Lerak, currently living at Fogagchau Ikai, Awanglekai, in a rented house. The injured persons admitted to Raj Medicity and RIMS include Ningthojam Naucha, 25, of Tronglaubi, Longjam Sunil, 46, of Tinungai, Ningthojam Bijain, 40, of Narin Saina, Huidrum Sobha, 35, of Ishok, Mairenbam Arlex, 24, of Tera Kongshangbi, Oinam Romain, 39, of Chandapur, Kumukcham Malinganba, 26, of Kakching Kuno, and Thaubam Manisana, 23, of Kongpal Ketri Lekai. Leaders of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee Okrami Bobi, MLA K. Ranjit, MLA TH Lokeshwar, ex-MLA Nambol and Lokain visited Raj Medicity this morning and interacted with the hospital authority to inquire on the condition of injured mother who sustained injury in Tronglaubi attack. The team of MPCC also interacted with relatives of the victims. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand was also present at Raj Medicity Hospital and reportedly gave assurance to provide all possible assistance to victims' family. District magistrates of Imphal West, East, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kukching have imposed strict prohibitory orders under Section 163 of the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023 following reports on potential breach of peace and threats to public safety. The order comes in response to inputs from the Superintendent of Police warning of possible unrest, disturbance to public tranquility and danger to life and property due to activities of anti-social elements. As per the order, all movement of individuals outside their residences has been prohibited from 2:30 p.m. on April 7 until further notice across the entire district. The administration has also banned assembly of 5 or more persons, especially those carrying weapons or any materials that could pose threat to safety. However, exceptions have been granted to government agencies involved in maintaining law and order, as well as essential and emergency services. In cases such as marriages, funerals or other necessary gatherings, prior written permission must be obtained from the district magistrate or the superintendent of police. The order has been issued on an urgent basis without prior notice, citing emergent nature of the situation and supersedes an earlier directive issued on April 2, 2026. Authorities have directed strict enforcement and wide publicity of the curfew to ensure compliance and prevent any escalation of tension in the districts. Government of Manipur has ordered temporary suspension of internet and mobile data services in 5 districts, including Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Kukching and Bishnupur for a period of 3 days starting from 2 p.m. on April 7. The decision was taken in view of the prevailing law and order situation and concerns that anti-social elements may misuse social media platforms to spread hate speech, inflammatory content and rumors that could disturb public peace. According to an order issued by the Home Department, the suspension includes mobile data, broadband, VSAT and VPN services. The government stated that the move aims to prevent mobilization of mobs and curb activities that could lead to violence, arson or damage to public and private property. Issued under the Temporary Suspension of Telecommunication Services Rules 2024, the order will remain in force for 3 days, unless exemptions are granted in specific cases. Authorities also warned that any violation of the order will invite legal action. Khwairambhan Kaithel also remained closed following the incident in Tronglaubi this morning. The market in and around Khwairambhan were deserted look. People also came out on the street to protest against the killing of 2 children by suspected armed Kuki militants. People blocked road at Wangkai, New Chekon, Sangafam, Chingmeirong, Koiringai and Khabam Lamkai. People in Kwagatil also burned tires along Tijim Road to protest against the brutal killing of children in Tronglaubi, Awangleikai. Women folk of Pungdongbam and Sekta have accused the government of trying to annihilate Meiteis by taking sides on Kuki miscreants. They further warned the government not to weaponize the public for political gain. Speaking to reporters on the sidelines of a protest demonstration against the Tronglaubi Awangleikai incident, Dongbram Babita, who spoke on behalf of Pungdongbam, Sekta, Punba, Merapaibi, alleged that the government applies the law rigorously in the valley districts, while allowing the Kuki armed groups to operate in hills with impunity. She further lamented that 2 persons were killed today, even as the Chief Minister claimed that peace had been restored in the state following his visit to Chirbam district, which was conducted under heavy security deployment.
Kapaga hatpado Manipur Sarkana Maite Hibazatsi, Karimta Yinton Bida Badona, Kukina Towning Batawaze, Akoi Tamoyam Penjadaba, Aduga 2023 dagi Laiba, Lansida, India Sarkana, Kuki Budinats and Nakame, Aduga Apagi, Maite Hiba, Manipuri Hibazati, sitting a chiboga, Makoina Karigumimta Yinton Bidabaze, Asuki Matik Pundaman Kundama Oina. Laibiriba Imaibian Punamana, Tamoy Kaibadagi, Tamoy Sopadagi, Akoingatai Angan Badagi, Chagaban Tagi, my Satida, Isa Anidugi, no Aitaba Ponto Ibani, Masigi, BJP Sarakar Haitare, Jagomingi Makada, Sarakar Pibiriba, Akoiki Mantri Ibiriba, Nunsi Jaraba, Ipa Haitare, Ipa Gumba Mayam Sina, wargi baton tawiganu haibati security adok yamna leiba mafam torong lawi jida kari kidamakta icham chamna mama macha tumjari ba magi mapuroi ba chulai taba imong dogi angangani do mathai lohon birino ba mase akoi thamoi puba yamna ngamjadre ba.
Locals of Nongada took out a march to Manipur Legislative Assembly protesting against Tronglaubi bomb attack. The marching protesters vandalized a Central Force bunker located near Lamlai police station, expressing their anger against the inaction of Central Security Forces in protecting the lives of common people. The protesters were joined by people of Napitpalli, Lamlai, Pungdongbam, Sawungbung and proceeded towards Imphal. They chanted slogans such as "Go back Central Forces." We condemn killing of innocent children in Tronglaubi. Take action against Kuki narco-terrorists. It may be mentioned that Oinam Ongbi Ben, the mother of the 2 children who were killed in the bomb attack, hails from Nongada in Imphal East district, and she was married to Oinam Mangal at Tronglaubi.
Maitai jati akhoi leiriba phuru machen yelhong mi akhoi leiriba singje khangmila ba mama thok tai aduga loina na hoji yangu taibanggi awa nungai masa khamjadriba sansar gi kaino khamdriba tomna leijariba isu singdu ba hatok bi sibu chibu kama sakana chibu kama bana dilo chibu kama taibang ba mi lisan sibu Manipur da thoi ba somaina atoba desh ta leibang da tho kanan ya ga doino se akhoi maitai sida tung hadi na moina cheliba lalong nei masigi dam da khalo ima ho thamoi kai ami saha Narendra Modi Mirai Bangladesh na sabadi haleng balekte Manipur damla kari hai lisi kan da hat na kari nungai ta ba phong toi aduna government sa adu ke ma ke ja de hai ba sa paza khoina nei ya ne bhai che na khangal man thoi lan.
An attack reportedly launched by Kuki armed groups at Tronglaubi Awanglekai early this morning has triggered widespread protest in Imphal East district. Large crowds of demonstrators blocked major roads in and around Chekon, Kurai, Lamlongkaithil, Subimlekai and Porompat area. Protesters were seen burning tires and wood at various intersections to obstruct traffic. Our reporter Benson has a report on the development.
Yamna laibak thiba thokdo amada ngasi ayuk nongalamdai pung ama tarak patwaida Bishnupur district ki manung chanba Tronglaubi Awanglekai da yum amada kuki khulai paiba singna bom kapsin badagi tumduna leijaba sahi yamna nawriba angangani laikanaba ngamdana laikhidaba amadi apokpi mamabuna tamchina sokpadigi hospital da laikadariba thokdo sigi makha sathar koina lamdamasigi tongan tongal mafam kaya da khoisaunarwa miyamna khongjung kaya sangsili hojigena leijari mafam asi Imphal East district ki manung chanba Chekon gi area adudani hariba mafam asi dasu laiba miyamna thokdo gatubu yaning Pungduna Lambida Wapajinba Amadi, Tayana Singba Mai Taduna, Khongjung Kaya Sangsili, Laiba Miyamna, Paliba Lenga Sida Wahang Kaya Mahangli Madudi, Central Paramilitary Forcing Asigi, Matawa Sikarino, Amadi, State Police Forcing Asina, Hariba Misa Miyamasi, Ngak Sendriba Sikari, Manangino Habasi, Asoba, Miyamgi Wahangam Oiri.
Lambi Tingba Khongjanga Sida, Koina Tingling, Tingbazanati, Atamana Bongapsalapa, Atamana Halapa, Imungama Haketaba, Mamazu Sibra, Sanga Kangri, Sigumba Kaya Kaya, Paliba Sarkas in the Yare, Inge, Tepe, Ayinga Porang Namaning, Ayinga Madamena, on Ebran Kemzana, Minister, Bilekoi, Gamadam Malena, Harab Zarura, Sigumba Nunga, the Bagi Marak Sideda, Akoi on Ebers Han, Halapuin, the Cookie in the Bomb Tader Asia, Sargan Tado and Tader as well. She stay Gomena. Tawri ba thabak si India government yeng ba nungai bagi mataro ngai ba si phai mayam seng kuki na ngang hale ha be moong da asom da mai mathau taw ya akoi tara manga ma sai da phun ba sing ngak le ba doi gadi noi lam hela kanu mi gi tongning tong su na ha be pot na man sale ba praja wo lo ra si mo gi order gi makha da loi la khre ba ado khoi kana no ma khoi gi mak lai ri se
yamna tamthiba mawongda mamagi mathada leiriba piwa ngangbo bubom thadaraga hatokiba adugumba thongdubu yam chauna citizens club amadi akoibada leiriba club mayam se punjaraga aikoi ngasigi sigumba tamthiriba mihada se ko yaningde haibagi protest ne ko na tawjari keruri singsina tummingai kanda angangbo halakan sida Manipur government sina kari yengduna leirigeba kari gino state force is na dise aduba highly but your sing se tawkhokna na bahona bada honorable sir khemsana yamna chawba thawdang lor kani haiba club mayam sigi maikai dege honorable sir gi mafam da haijari
isa sing pi angang sing moina tamchina hatpa mi hatu yaning da bi ge nungai taw phungdok pani khosida lenga ma pan lenga ki mathok to bi ba ani muk se cha panana moina halaiba khutto moin so hallo sarkan so hallo ba ya de khanglo lan
Hanta no lak ba sim ju pian de sa man de ma oi do le ba ma lak ba chu kana ba phang de ba ko kha ko le pure ma pa lak pa de ge mo hore ba tu mi ba nga ani de bo ke no ai ta de chi de kan sa man ra nungai te ba.
Thoubal district witnessed widespread protests today following the death of 2 minors in the Tronglawi attack early this morning. Large number of demonstrators came out on the streets and burned tires, blocking roads at several locations, including Waitho, Babu Bazar, Thoubal Bazar, Thoubal Atokpam, Khangabog, Yaripok and Wangjing, while all the markets in the district remained shut. Protesters announced that they will continue to carry out intensified agitations if the government fails to take concrete action against the perpetrators. Women folk of Patsoi Part 1 blocked National Highway number 37 in protest against killing of 2 children in Tronglawi today. During the protest, locals blocked vehicles from passing Patsoi Part 1 in Imphal West District. Nupi Kunai Lamshang Kaitil member Ketrimayum Surbala has accused the central and state governments of ignoring the public demand to update NRC in Manipur and working on a hidden agenda. She was speaking to reporters on the sidelines of a protest demonstration at Lamshang Bazar against the killing of 2 minors in the Tronglawi attack. Speaking further, the women leader alleged that the government is giving stepmotherly treatment to the Meiteis and trying to annihilate their population in the state. She also questioned whether the state's legislators are simply waiting for a public uprising while strongly condemning their silence regarding the incident and the ongoing unrest in the state. The protesters blocked the roads at Uripok, Naurim Thong, Lambui Khong Nangkong, Iroisemba, Tau Thong and Lamsang Bazar.
Ngarang thokiba thogdoksi isada kai haina haibam khangdana piendaba nungaitaba amaga loinana khoi ngasigi khoi gi dharna se khoina yaningdaba protest ase khoi pangthoksabane Manipur lenga ka India lenga kana akhoi Manipur gi praja miyamda yengi mamiyang se to khaina yenge habase da sengna ngarang gi thogdoksina su tae maramdi asok yamba security force mayamna ngak sendana leiba lamdam sida moina cookie singa anytime da tawningba mong da tawba bom thadaninge thadaba hatninge hatpa makhoi gi kusira sida tawbase masi makhoi ayaba pibagini habase thogdoksina pramane chapchaba pramane.
Awang Sikmai Kanmanupi Loop and Awang Sikmai Youth took out a protest march in Imphal West District's Awang Sikmai, condemning the heinous attack in Tronglawi Awang Laikai, where 2 infants lost their lives while leaving the mother injured. Expressing their anguish over the lapses of security in vulnerable areas, women folk demanded accountability from MLAs and ministers of BJP government. They also held placards demanding resignation of MLAs and ministers who have failed to protect civilians, and also demanding justice for the victims. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. Oil pumps in valley districts have shut down following the unrest that broke out in the aftermath of Tronglawi Awang Laikai. Early in the morning, some of the oil pumps were opened and people lined up to fill petrol and diesel for their vehicles. Meanwhile, the unfortunate incidents have brought valley districts into standstill, and oil pumps are likely to remain closed until situation improves. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC has sought clarity from central government led by BJP on who is in charge of law and order and unified command in Manipur. Speaking to media persons at Congress Bhavan in the wake of bomb attack and ensuing protest in Trong Laubi, MPCC President Okram Ibobi expressed strong condemnation on bomb attack in Trong Laubi. Okram Ibobi further questioned the role of security advisor and DGP in regard to unified command, while also alleging the failure of BJP-led NDA government in securing life and properties of civilians. Speaking further, Okram Ibobi stressed on the need to utilize all might and power at government's disposal to capture those culprits who committed the heinous act and to bring them to justice.
Kanagi Makuta Leibno, Turiti, Advisor of DGP Makuta Leibra, Razasingi, elected government, Masigi Makuta Leibra, Haja, question. Law and order later, Apu Pandava, Razagi Mutna, Taswan Tobam Mamjadaba, Isana, law and order she control Tobam Mamjadaba, Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, Prime Minister Muhina Manipur, Ying, and Chikarino, South of Lepaxi, citizen now, Nata Brava, quick right later, Brava. Sidadia Himubagi are trouble lady, Brava. When life property not be Drava. State government, central government, and say advance data. Systematically, Chakareva, law and order say, Aquida, prehend either not to even more say, Masidania, Aqui, Parina, to be matic away, Nuaitava, Haikatare, Lake River, Anang, Sigi, Maran Carino, Maslega Sienava, but preaching door any escape on night, but when Tadoki and Tadoki will become there. Charound Toxalaga, Harga, Tixava, the Toba, Justice, Maruina Lake River Imungi, Pemelina is showing a Pangani.
RPI Athawale National Secretary Maheshwar Thognaujam alleged a conspiracy behind the attack launched by Kuki armed groups in the Meitei residential area of Trong Laubi Awang Lekai early this morning. Addressing a press meet at the RPI Athawale office in Kaishampad, Maheshwar described the attack as a consequence of holding talks with Kuki narco-terrorists, despite an alleged collusion between them and the centre. He questioned the effectiveness of the government and the heavy deployment of central forces, noting their inability to prevent armed groups from attacking civilian areas. Maheshwar further claimed that the attack resulted from the government's attempts to distract the public with minor road repairs and new schemes. He urged citizens to be wary of politicians misguiding them for vote bank politics. Emphasizing the need to thwart future incidents, he called on all political parties to set aside vested interests and hold those responsible accountable. The RPI leader also stated that anyone attempting to compromise with those trying to disintegrate Manipur should be treated as an enemy of the people.
Akoina mikap to Odraba, Sida Haihodraba, Sida Hodraba, Akoina Chanjanam Topa, Chanjalodraba, Akoi Manipur Malibak se, Sindadi, Hayan Sitangare, Koi Manipur Mulangadaba, Manipur Tugai Pamish to Gaigani Haraga, Sindadi Haraga Rasi, Tauribana, Traga, any lady representative Mamsina, Bot Manak Shalapai, Bot Homer in a cook Tadagidana, at also over the party sing or in a Masam Sai Party, Pare, Hainaganda, Adon the cook Tadagidana, Kangu was Haugini community was Haugini, Sigi Kangu, Masigi Manum, the Yawi Sigi, Lady Baterin sing se, Akoina. Punishment ki pot akoina tauragadi moida akoina logi matungina sa apiragadi hayang akoida bot phangdabi yai haibagi pot loida tingjalakanda ngasi sigi phiyom se leori ineba mamangda akoi ngasi angang sigumba angang mayam ma phatkrabani kawkhre hujikti laiba representative singsina manipur thugai pame harami basing sigi mayokta lepakadra haraga manipur thugai basing sigi siga pullaga oina chokri munabagi kumaina pham inthu sige kumaina pham paihau sige adomda loi khana lerakanda akoi manipur se Mutnabagi, Manipur se Mangnabagi, Achoba, Amachangila Pasida, Laiba representative Karadi Hoigi, Manipur Mangasida, Achoba Daitama, Laura Brahagi, Jingnabale, Mamanda, Lintuingambi, Hemanjet, Paraga, Hatopikiba, Zidi the Tokiba incident, Tokiba, no, I thought to go to the side up to Pinam Bataragadi, Nasi to Iba Anang Siribase, Sinamoy Hezege.
Deputy Chief Minister Nemcha Kipgen has strongly condemned the tragic death of two toddlers, an injury of their mother in Bishnupur district, expressing profound grief and terming the incident deeply distressing and unacceptable. Extending condolences to the bereaved family and wishing speedy recovery to the injured women, she also raised concern over continued firing incidents in Ukhrul district, urging all concerned to exercise utmost restraint to prevent further escalation. Stressing that such violence disrupts normal life and weakens social harmony, Nimcha Kipgen reiterated the government's commitment to ensuring peace, justice and safety of civilians across the state. A memorandum submitted by Rashtrahit Sarvopari Sangathan to the Prime Minister's office and the Union Home Ministry has demanded immediate surgical strikes against alleged terrorist infrastructure in Manipur following the recent killing of a 5-year-old boy and a 5-month-old infant at Tronglaubi Awanglekai in Bishnupur district. Condemning the incident as an act of war against civilians, the organization cited timeline of violence since May 2023, including large-scale ethnic clashes, the Jirbam killings in 2024 and the reported use of drones and rockets in 2025, urging the government to dismantle militant hideouts, neutralize infiltrators and adopt a zero-tolerance policy against terrorism. The memorandum also raised concerns over demographic changes in certain districts, calling for strict measures and pressed the centre to move beyond condemnation towards decisive action in the interest of national security. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal observed World Health Day under the theme Together for Health, Stand with Science as part of the ongoing Swachhta Pakhwara, marking the founding of World Health Organization in 1948. In collaboration with the Indian Medical Association IMA Manipur State Branch, Doctors on Pedals, and supported by Manipur Adventure and Mountain Biking Association Mamba, a bicycle rally was flagged off at 6:30 a.m. from Ima Lamfield Pad by Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma along with other officials. Despite inclement weather, 86 cyclists participated in the rally, which covered main routes across Imphal city and concluded at a starting point, promoting cycling as a healthy and eco-friendly lifestyle. As part of the observance, cleanliness drive was conducted across RIMS Hospital campus, while health and hygiene awareness campaign was held at OPD complex under SAP Kayakalp initiative. IEC materials were distributed by CVNO team along with medical social workers and a transplant coordinator to spread awareness on sanitation, hygiene and overall health among patients and the general public. Kokomi convener YK Dhiren has warned of intensified agitation if the government does not announce a concrete step regarding the Tronglaubi incident today. Responding to a query raised by an SKTV reporter on the sidelines of inspecting the health condition of the injured persons in the incident, Dhiren stated that the government and Chief Minister should be held accountable for the casualties, while alleging that the incident was the result of allowing Kuki armed groups to operate with impunity in hills. He said that the incident has once again proved that Kuki armed groups are roaming freely, despite demands from CSOs and the public to crack down on them. The Kokomi convener also demanded that a thorough probe be conducted into the matter while strongly condemning the incident.
Sole responsibility to the Manipur government, India government, Manipuri legislators in China, who would have been able to say, Yam supporting my Yam, we would democratic momentum of Sanjana, Lady Tronglaubi, CRPF, Kangushing to the Yam system of control to the bullet season of the some Yam Sing, serious injuries point, but Mishimina Yolapa, Simu Machine said, Machi, inquiry with the wooden name of Machine Matata, home in Leno below, Logi Matun, Action Local, Machine but Homo said, Matunda, I'm one to one than about Womena, I can't but strict regulation, the wooden name of said, strictly, strongly, because my condemned to it.
President of EMSU, Bruce Pabum, has urged Manipur government to not blindly obey the orders of centre, while asserting on the need to take strong actions against Kuki militants before continuing for talks. Speaking in regards to Tronglaubi bomb attack, Bruce Pabum maintained that there is strong suspicion for existence of invisible hands, which is trying to disturb peace in Manipur. While expressing discontent on the inefficiency of central security forces in protecting the lives of innocent civilians, Bruce assured that EMSU will not remain quiet until justice is delivered to victims and families.
ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯇꯝꯄꯥꯛꯇ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯔꯛꯄ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯆꯝ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯚꯤꯛꯇꯤꯃꯥꯏꯖ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯄꯔꯄꯁꯀꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯪꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯏꯃꯥꯖꯤꯅꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯕꯐꯔ ꯂꯥꯏꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯖꯤꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯕ ꯃꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯅꯕ ꯊꯧꯑꯣꯏꯀꯤ ꯑꯔꯣꯟꯕ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯐꯨꯜꯐꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯜ ꯄꯦꯔꯥꯃꯤꯂꯤꯇꯔꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯦꯁꯁꯤꯡꯂ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯪꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯦꯝꯁꯨꯅ ꯍꯪꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯀꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯁ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯟꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤक ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯟꯁꯇ꯭रेशन मैम चंजिनब अखोई सेम सादुन एम्सुन लई तांपाकता लेरिबा स्कूल कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी की महिरो मैम खुदसमनरकांदा हारिबा जॉइंट मिलिटरी ऑपरेशन से सरकारना खुदक्तगी हौरकांदा जेनरिबा मिलिटेंट सिंग से अखोई क्रैक डाउन तौरकांदा अकॉर्डिंग टू द लॉ ऑफ द लैंड सेराक पिद्री फाउबा जस्टिस सर्व तौद्री फाउबा मैम तुमिन लाइथोकलोय एम्सुन तुमिन लाइथोकलोय.
On the other hand, 14 CSOs Kanglei Park have also condemned the incident of bomb attack in Tronglaubi Awang Lekai this morning. In a press note that was issued by IPR subcommittee convener H. Bablu, 14 CSOs Kanglei Park asserted that MLAs, ministers must be held accountable for the incident as they have allowed free hand to Kuki militants. While demanding a stand from all MLAs and ministers, 14 CSOs Kanglei Park stressed on the urgent need for crackdown on Kuki militants. The 14 CSOs Kanglei Park also imposed immediate ban on musical concerts, Thabal Chongba and other entertainment events. Foothills Naga Coordination Committee FNCC has strongly condemned the deadly bomb attack at Tronglaubi, Awang Lekai, where unidentified suspected militants targeted the residence of Oinam Babuton Singh, killing 2 children and critically injuring their mother. Terming the act as barbaric and inhuman, FNCC also highlighted similar incident at Sanakaitel village, calling it part of an escalating pattern of violence against civilians. The committee blamed the authorities for failing to act on repeated demands to dismantle suspension of operations, sue militant camps in foothill areas, and held both the state and central governments accountable for loss of innocent lives. It demanded immediate arrest and prosecution of those involved, a transparent and time-bound investigation, and removal of all militant camps from the region, while warning of strong public response if swift action is not taken and expressing solidarity with the bereaved family. Locals of Semjong Kuno staged a sit-in today demanding the immediate arrest of the perpetrators involved in the Tronglaubi attack. During the sit-in protest, demonstrators displayed placards denouncing the incident. Thoubal Apunbalub Tal conducted an emergency meeting at Jupiter Club in the wake of bomb attack at Tronglaubi. During the meeting, it was resolved to impose total shutdown of government offices in areas under the jurisdiction of Tal. According to a press release issued by its publicity secretary, Sanjembum Amarjit, Tal condemned the brutal killing of innocent children in Tronglaubi and called it an act of terrorism. Tal further demanded action against culprits who committed the act of terrorism. Social activist R.K. Sanayama stated that the bombing carried out by Kuki militants, which killed 2 minor children in Tronglaubi, is the responsibility of both the central and state governments. R.K. Sanayama made a statement at the Hun Cultural Festival 2026 belonging to the Thado tribe, held today at Imphal Hotel under the theme Upholding Our Cultural Identity, Shaping Our Destiny. Chairman of Hill Areas Committee Dinganglung Gangmei and Chairman of Hun Cultural Festival 2026 Nikolal Thado attended as presidium members. R.K. Sanayama further stated that the unfortunate incident at Tronglaubi is suspected to be an expression of condemnation of Hun Cultural Festival by Kuki militants or an attempt to disrupt peace process of the state government, as well as to condemn Chief Minister's recent visit to Jiribag. He added that organizing the Hun Festival is a clear indication that the Thado tribe wishes to maintain its identity independently without coming under any umbrella, and that this should be supported by all communities.
Ngasi ado community gi ado fun festival cultural festival si da yade have ge do mo kong ko message bi ya ngem ko policy ona traga chathari ba film se sta ki jo flight by sing hoji chatha na ba honari ba peace ne ta ba film ma cha na hona ba se pasi running da ba tuwa na hona ba ge do education le bi ya or khara han na kana do wa ha ga de nan se ri ma chalo concept to gi adu su yang running da home civilian population home caption some hard percent study state government haki the India government gets over responsibility. Madam the mother do handy some district authority sensitive area, but where is that sensitive area? One book had the Amzani Sire, other Sumba Noan Toto himself. Some talk 100 orders later already. Bring up.
In connection with the program, Hill Areas Committee Chairman Dinganglung Gangmai said the demographic imbalance in the state and poppy cultivation are still not under control. He urged firm decisions to safeguard future generations.
It's a fragile situation, delicate situation, but there are few issues which we cannot shy away. Housing demographic challenge, poppy plantation, but we need to have a consistent policy to eradicate these issues. Asi problems lingering toroga future generation that we need to identify carefully the institutions, every level of government institutions English cinema enemy at the gate enemy at the gate enemy is within states. We should deal it carefully for the sake of the future generation. Peace be the future sacrifice over the Yaroi. Yes, we love peace.
Of Hun Cultural Festival, Nikolal Thado stated that since the time of their forefathers, even before adopting Christianity, Hun Festival has been observed. It aims to promote agricultural prosperity, prevent famine, and strengthen the bond between Meitei community and their people. He also mentioned that the festival is being disturbed by those who do not wish to stay in the valley areas.
Haurakpa ho maron paningai gi mayamdo koina blessing pibani aduna maru oibani unsi karino hairega time matam aibani metei gi da hairega na cherauba new year gumba chahi anauba hodok lakpa asisida ikoi tawjarambani haurakpa ho maron
Iho Yakashang Club EYC Chandrapur advisor S. Gulapi strongly refuted claims that the proposed site for the interstate truck terminus ISPT at Jiribam belongs to Lakhipur. During a press meet, Gulapi dismissed the claim, asserting that government orders clearly placed a site within the jurisdiction of Chandrapur. He said that the alleged wrongful claim had led to the cancellation of laying foundation stone for ISPT by Chief Minister during his recent visit. He went on to announce that EYC members, women folk and locals of Chandrapur will submit a memorandum to Deputy Commissioner Jirbam today, urging to proceed with the terminal's construction at the site. Gulapi also condemned the erasure of the word Lakhipur from the signboards at the shrines of Nongda Laipa Khangba, Laina Shabi, Lesna Ima.
Record ki matungina tholakpa Chandrapur bus terminus haidana amasung record asu lejaraba madugi asembo record ekoida puthokchage haidnasu haijegraba adumba record ekoi hujikta leiribasini mayek sengna lejariba record sibu thugaiduna Lakhipur ongadabani haiba wahi kaya sinaduna baidi club Lakhipur gi president na press thokpa pedokna Tabui Shopningai Oi, Madugi Kalubada, UIC Chandrapurna, Hairiba, Toromasi, Yamningam Daba Toromani, Haiba, Wakanga Yoina, Haikoina, Wakat Jema, Jiribam, DC, Kimapamda, Haikosinagi, Haidana, Nessi, Taudu Asigi Matanda, Wakat Jema, Bisanjanabagi, Warek Lojabagi Toromatu, Wait, Panduk.
Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Minister Yumnam Khimchan asserts Tronglaubi incident will be handed over to National Investigation Agency (NIA) and massive operation is underway to nab culprits. 2 children killed in bomb attack by Kuki militants at Tronglaubi in Bishnupur district. Mother under critical condition. Tension escalates sharply at Tronglaubi after irate local arrestants stormed CRPF camp, leading to firing by security forces, leaving 2 civilians dead and more than 20 injured. Curfew imposed in 5 districts of Manipur until further orders. Internet services suspended for 3 days. And anger spills on to streets across Valley districts over death of 2 children, critically injuring mother at Tronglaubi in Bishnupur district. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.